Good morning, students. I hope you are all very fine. Okay, I am taking biology. Biology means botany, biobotany and biozoology. Okay, biobotany, and biozoology. Okay, botany means study about plants. Zoology means study about animals. Okay, so in your biology book, first two volumes, the first volume 3 unit is there, 3 lesson is there. The first lesson diversity of living world, the second unit plant morphology, the third unit second one plant morphology, third one cell structure and molecules, Okay, what is the meaning of plant morphology? Means study about the external and morphology, external features of plants. So next third unit is cell structure and molecules. So what is the meaning of cell structure? What is cell and what is the arrangement of cell structure? Okay, cell is the what is cell? Cell is the structural and functional unit of all living organisms. Okay, study about the cell structure and molecules levels. Okay, students. Now we are going to the see the topic. Today I am going to explain detail the topic. The first unit name diversity of living organisms. Okay, so earth was formed some 4.6 billion years ago. First see the level of organization. Okay, first one, the all living organisms are made up of cells. Okay, first one, the all living organisms is made up of cells. Without cell, no living organism. The cell is very important. Okay, without cell, no living organism. Okay, first we see the level of organization. First one, the group of cells joined together. First one, the group of cells joined together. Tissue joined together. Organ joined together. Organ system joined together. Individual organism the individual organism joined together. Population joined together. Next category, community. Okay, the next category, biodiversity. Next category, community. So community one, next one, ecosystem. So the next category, biosphere or biological diversity, biosphere. Okay, this is a level of organization. The first one, so all living organisms made up of cell. Without cell, no living organism. The first one, group of cell joined together. Next, tissue joined together. Organ, so organ joined together. Organ system joined together. Individual organism. What is the meaning of individual organism? Means plant cell, so are animal cell. Okay, anyone. So next one, population leads to the community leads to ecosystem next, last one, biosphere. So the biosphere is made up of ecosystem is made up of community is made up of population, individual organism is made up of organ system is made up of organ is made up of tissue is made up of group of cell. So without cell, no living organism. This is very important basic. Next one, the cell is divided into the two categories. What is the meaning of two categories? The first one, prokaryotic cell. Another one, eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cell. Another one, eukaryotic cell. What is the meaning of pro? Pro means first. Okay, pro means first. Karyo means nucleus. Karyo means nucleus. Okay. What is the meaning of prokaryotic cell? Prokaryotic cell does not contain membrane bound organelles and well defined nucleus. So it is called simple cell. Example, bacterial cell. Okay. What is prokaryotic cell? Prokaryotic cell does not contain membrane bound organelles. Does not contain membrane bound organelles. Membrane bound organelles. Okay. Example, mitochondria and endoplasmic reticulum. Okay. And Golgi bodies. Okay. So example, some organs. Next one, it is does not contain well defined nucleus. It does not contain well defined nucleus. Nucleus is a central portion. Nucleus is a control the hereditary cells. Okay, control the all metabolic activity. Example, so it is called simple cell. Example, bacterial cell. Bacteria. Okay, so what is prokaryotic? Pro means first, karyo means nucleus. Prokaryotic cell does not contain membrane bound organelles. Example, mitochondria, Golgi bodies and endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, and does not contain well defined nucleus. So it is called simple cell. Example, bacteria. So next one, eukaryote. Eukaryote. What is the meaning of eukaryotic? Eu means true. Karyo means already I told nucleus. So eukaryotic cell means eukaryotic cell contain well defined membrane bound organelles and nucleus. So it is called complete cells. Okay, what is eukaryotic cell? Eukaryotic cell contain well defined nucleus and membrane bound organelles example, already I told membrane bound organelles, the mitochondria, Golgi body, endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, these are the example of the membrane bound organelles. So it is called complete cell. Example, plant cell and animal cell. Okay, because plant cell and animal cell already you are studying in lower classes. Plant cell in hexagonal shape, animal cell circular oval in shape. Okay, so it is a main difference. Plant cell and animal cell is called complete cell because we are having well defined nucleus and nuclear membrane bound organelles. So it is called complete cell. Okay, do you understand the difference between the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell? Okay, next one, the cell is another one. The cell is two type. Another one unicellular, another one multicellular. What is the meaning of unicellular? Unicellular means first one unicellular animals, another one multicellular animals. Unicellular, another one multicellular. What is the meaning of unicellular? Uni means single, only one. Uni means single. So it is made up of only one cell. Okay, it is made up of single cell. That is called unicellular animal. So next one, multicell. What is the meaning of multicell? Multi means so many. So it is made up of more than one cell. That is called multicellular. It is made up of more than one cell. It is called multicellular animal. Okay, do you understand what is unicellular? Unicellular means made up of only one cell. Multicellular means it is made up of more than one cell. It is called multicellular animal. So next one, what are many key characters involved in the diversity of living world? What are the key character means? The first one, nutrition, respiration, reproduction, response to stimuli, hemostasis and metabolism. Okay, so many key characters given in your book. First, see the one by one. The first one, reproduction. First one, reproduction. What is reproduction? Reproduction is a fundamental feature of all living organisms. Reproduction is a fundamental feature of fundamental characteristic feature of all living organism. Next one, it is a biological process. Okay, next one, second point, it is a biological process. Okay, so next one, third one, it is a tendency of animals to perpetuate its own species. Okay, it is a tendency of living organism. It is a tendency of living organism. It's perpetuate its own species. Okay, perpetuate its own species. It is called reproduction. Okay, what is the use of reproduction? Use, first one, it is leads to many variation. Okay, first one, fundamental feature of all living organism. Reproduction is a biological process. Next, it is a tendency of all living organism to perpetuate its own species. That is called reproduction. The reproduction is classified into two types: asexual reproduction, another one sexual reproduction. First, we see the asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. What is the meaning of sexual reproduction? First, see the sexual reproduction. Okay, first one, what is sexual reproduction? First, we see the asexual reproduction. What is asexual reproduction? A means absent of sexual reproduction. That is called asexual reproduction. Okay, this type of reproduction by a process without involvement of gamete formation. Okay, without involvement of gamete. First one, without involvement of gametes. Okay, so what is the meaning of asexual? A means absent of sexual. This is a reproduction by a process. The first one, that is a without involvement of gamete formation. Another one, reproduction by single parent. Reproduction by asexual method. Reproduction by single parent, male or female, anyone. That is called single parent. Okay. So another one, it is a example of lower plants and fungi. Example, lower plants and fungi. Okay, example, lower plants and fungi. So next one, what is the use of the asexual reproduction means? It leads to as a result, it is a genetically identical. What is the meaning of genetically identical? Genetically identical means simple சொல்லணும் அப்படினா தாயை போல பிள்ளைன்னு சொல்வாங்கல. So parents மாதிரியே offspring இருக்குது. That is called genetically identical. Okay. So next one, sexual reproduction. What is the meaning of sexual reproduction? The sexual reproduction means when two parents participate in the reproduction, that is called sexual reproduction. Okay, when two parents participate in the reproduction is called sexual reproduction. Okay, what is sexual reproduction? When two parents are participate in the reproduction is called sexual reproduction. So many types. The first one, asexual reproduction seen in many types. The first one, gonidia, fragmentation, budding. Okay, the first one, gonidia example aspergillus, and budding, fragmentation, regeneration. Okay, first we see the budding. What is budding? The budding is a two type, exogenous budding and endogenous budding. Okay, the parent body produce one or more bud. Okay, each bud grow into an individual organism. That is called budding technique. So next one, fragmentation example Spirogyra. Okay, so next one, regeneration means regrowth. The best example, planaria. Okay, next one, response to stimuli. stimuli. What is the meaning of response to stimuli? Means animals sense their surroundings by sense organ. Okay, animals sense their surroundings by sense organ. This is called consciousness. Okay, animals sense their surroundings by sense organ. This is called consciousness. Okay, so another one example, plant also respond to stimuli. Plant also, not only animals, plant also responds to stimuli. Okay, for example, the plant pots, the bending of plant towards the light, it is one of the stimuli. Bending of plants towards the light. Bending of plants towards the stimuli. So next one, another one example, the Mimosa pudica plant, touch me not plant, closes on touching. This is one type of another one stimuli. This is called irritability. Okay, next one, the Mimosa pudica, touch me not plant. Touch me not plant. Tamil தொட்டால் சுருங்கின்னு சொல்வாங்க. That is called touch me not plant. Closes on touching. Closes on touching. This is another one type of stimuli. This type of stimuli is called irritability. Irritability. Okay. Okay. So what is responsive stimuli? Responsive stimuli means all animals sense their surroundings by sense organ. So plant also responds to the stimuli. The best example, bending of plants towards a light stimuli. So bending of a plant to shoot towards a light stimuli. So next one, another one best example, touch me not plant. The Mimosa pudica, the type of botanical name. This type of plant closes on touching. This type of response to stimuli is called irritability. Okay, next one, hemostasis. What is the meaning of hemostasis? Next one, key characters. Hemostasis. Hemostasis. Hemostasis is to maintain a steady state within an environment which is liable to change is called hemostasis. What is hemostasis? Hemostasis means to maintain a steady state. To maintain a steady state within an environment, within external environment, which is liable to change is called hemostasis. Which is liable to change is called hemostasis. Okay. What is the meaning of hemostasis? To maintain a steady state within the external environment which is liable to change is called hemostasis. Next one, metabolism. Next one, key character, metabolism. What is metabolism? Metabolism means the total of all the living organisms. The chemical reaction take place in the inside of the living organism. That is called metabolism. Okay, what is metabolism? The sum total of all the chemical reaction taking place inside of the living organism, inside of the living organisms. Okay, that is called metabolism. Okay, the metabolism is broadly divided into the two types, anabolism, catabolism. Okay, the metabolism is broadly divided into two types. First one, anabolism and catabolism. First one, anabolism. So next one, catabolism. Okay, what is anabolism? Anabolism means it's a building up process. First one, it is a building up process. catabolism is a breakdown process. Okay, breaking down process. Okay. So what is anabolism means? So second one, the larger molecules to form, so smaller molecules to form larger molecules. Okay, smaller molecules combine together. Small molecules combine together to form larger molecules. Combine together to form larger molecule. Okay. Next one, catabolism means the larger molecules break down into smaller molecules. Okay, the larger molecules break into smaller molecule. Okay. So next one example, protein synthesis from amino acid. Synthesis of protein from amino acid. Okay students, the 20 amino acid make single protein. Okay, the first codon AEG, don't forget. The synthesis of protein from amino acid, 20 amino acid make single protein. Okay, so next one, what is catabolism means? The glucose, breaking down of glucose into CO2 and water. Breaking down of glucose means C6H12O6. Okay, the formula C6H12O6. Okay, breakdown of glucose into CO2 and water. This is called catabolism. Okay, what is metabolism? The sum of total of all the chemical reaction taking place in the inside of the cell, that is called metabolism. Metabolism is divided into two types, anabolism and catabolism. What is anabolism? Anabolism is building a process. Catabolism is a breaking down process. Okay, cata only breaking down process. Next one, anabolism means small molecules combine together to form larger molecules. Catabolism means larger molecules are split or break into smaller molecules. Okay, directly opposite to the anabolism. So next one, synthesis of best example, synthesis of protein from amino acid. 20 amino acid make a single protein. So next one, breaking down of glucose into water and carbon dioxide. Okay. Do you understand the key characters of living organisms? Okay. Shall we pass on the next one topic? Next topic, virus. Next topic, virus. What is virus? Next topic, microorganisms. Virus. What is virus? Okay, virus or infective agent. The first one, virus are infective agent. The second one, the size of the virus 20 to 300 nanometer. 20 to 300 nanometer. Okay, virus was discovered by Ivanovsky. Virus was discovered by Ivanovsky. Okay, the scientist name Ivanovsky. Notice another one. Ivanovsky discovered that virus is very smaller than bacteria. Okay, virus is next one character. Virus is smaller than. Virus is very smaller than bacteria. Another one important point, virus grow only in living cells, so it is called intracellular parasite. Okay, virus grow only in living cells. Virus grow only in living cells, so it is called intracellular parasite. Intracellular parasite. தமிழ்ல கட்டுப்படுத்தப்பட்ட உள் ஒட்டுண்ணின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. It is parasite na ஒட்டுண்ணி. It is depend on another one that is called parasite. Okay. So next one important point, they have a nucleic acid coat surrounded by protein coat. They have nucleic acid. They have nucleic acid coat. They have nucleic acid. They have nucleic acid core surrounded by protein. Okay. So next one, virus are ultra microscopic particle. Okay. We can't see our naked eye, only they can observe through the microscope. Okay. And the next one, generally virus is another one important point, virus are biological bacills. Okay. Virus are, the word virus is derived from Latin. The word virus is derived from Latin. Virus meaning poison. Virus meaning, so virus meaning poison. Okay. Virus is a biological bacil. Biological bacil. Okay. So next one important point, virus genome DNA or RNA, but never both. Okay. Virus genome DNA or RNA. Okay, either DNA or RNA, but never both. Okay, these are the very important points of the common virus. Okay, what is virus? Virus or infective agent. The size of the virus 20 to 300 nanometer. It is very ultra microscopic particle. We can't see our naked eye. Okay, so another virus was discovered by Ivanovsky. So another one important points also discovered, virus is very smaller than bacteria. Next, virus are grow only in living cells, so it is called intracellular parasite. Okay, so next one, they have a nucleic acid core and surrounded by protein core. So next one, the virus, the word is derived from Latin. What is the meaning of virus? Virus means poison. Virus is a biological bacil. So next one, virus genome DNA or RNA, but never both. So next one, generally our virus are three types based on the symmetry. First one, cuboid symmetry, helical symmetry, another one complete symmetry. The first one, cuboid symmetry. First one, cuboid symmetry. Cuboid symmetry. So next one, helical symmetry. Helical symmetry. So next one, complex symmetry. Complex symmetry. Okay, the example, first one, cuboid symmetry, adenovirus. So next one, helical symmetry, example TMP. What is the meaning of TMP? Means tobacco mosaic virus. Tobacco mosaic virus, otherwise called as short form TMV. T means tobacco, M means mosaic, V means virus. Tobacco mosaic virus. The next one, complex symmetry, example T4 bacteriophage. T4 bacteriophage. Okay, do you understand? Generally virus are divided into the three types based on the symmetry: cuboid symmetry, helical symmetry, complex symmetry. Cuboid symmetry, example adenovirus. The shape of the adenovirus, The shape of the virus, it is a helical shape. Okay, this is adenovirus. So next one, tobacco mosaic virus. Tobacco mosaic virus shape. Look like banana shape. Okay, this is tobacco mosaic virus shape. Okay, this is capsid, this is RNA. Okay, this is RNA, this is capsid. So next one example, complex symmetry, bacteria, T4 bacteria page shape. T4 bacteria page shape. Okay, this is DNA. Okay. So adenovirus, this shape, cuboid shape symmetry. So next one, this is tobacco mosaic virus, this is a helical shape. The complex symmetry, T4 bacteria with this shape is helical shape bacteria. Okay students, do you understand the topic, all topic, what to learn today? First we see the classification, okay, what are the key characters and what are the level of organization. Next, what is virus and what are the shape of virus, okay. Today home assignment, what is virus and explain the type of virus. What is virus and explain the type of virus. Homework, today home assignment. Explain the type of virus structure. Okay students, thank you.